Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing our run-through of Final Fantasy III for the Nintendo, and we are just about ready to go off-continent, off the floating continent, into the quote-unquote real world. So, without further ado, here we go. So, this is where we've been all this time. We're finally leaving. We have to find land. Because basically what's going on here is that basically the water has taken over the world here. And that is why we escaped to the floating continent, because there's no land to be on. Also, I think time stopped. I think that's the explanation. Alright, so here is the water shrine, but before we go here, there's actually one place that we need to go to, because we can't actually do what we're supposed to do here yet. So just need to head up here. I think it's around here somewhere. Let's use another sight spell, see where we're going. Alright, I think that's it. Yep. What was that other thing? You see that? Oh, this is actually the, that's actually the end of the game right there. Obviously we can't go there yet. Too much water. So, here's a shipwreck. Let's head on in. Everything's broken down. Half the ship is missing. And down here we find another stairwell. Or ladder. A couple chests. A blood sword. After the earthquake, the world sank into the sea. Luckily, I happened to be aboard a boat. No survivors for myself and that girl sleeping in back. Well, let's wake her up. I agree. I think maybe a potion will do it. Crystals have given their power to you. My name is Ilia. I am the maiden of the Temple of Water. The power of Earth caused an earthquake, and the water crystal has sunken into the ground. People protected by the power of water were turned to stone, and the land sank into the sea. So yeah, basically time stopped, everybody got turned to stone. Down. Down they went. If you offer the crystal shard in the temple to the crystal of water, the curse may be lifted. Now let's go save the world. Please take me to the Temple of Water. She's super nice. I do love how they, like, struggle to follow. Alright. So now that we have access to the Crystal of Water, using her powers, we can go there. Let's head on down. Honestly, all this water makes me dizzy. Speeding through. Alright, here we go. Temple of Water. Grab the crystal shard. Let's go to the cave north of here, alright? Luckily we have hit every single area that we can possibly go to. At least at this state. Alright, here we go. into the water cave. And we're automatically set upon. And viciously attacked by random monsters. Well, let's dispatch them the only way we know how. By punching the crap out of them. We'll see how far we can get through here. I believe this cave is actually rather lengthy and full of dangerous things. Alright, things take a little bit longer to kill. We'll do our best. Luckily, experience kind of flows like water. Oh great, let's do the same thing except be back attacked. All the enemies missed. That's cool. I can go with that. But unfortunately this is going to take a while, so... I may just jump forward a turn. I may have to do a little bit of grinding in between episodes just to be able to speed through these fights. There we go, that worked. One hit. Alright, screw this. Let's use some items. Oh, that's right, I forgot that doesn't work. That does, though. Didn't do much damage, though. Yeah, the remake kind of makes those pretty damn useful, so I was thinking about that and didn't pan out as good as I wanted it to. There we go. Sorry about the slowness there. Now I gotta check and make sure that yeah. Fortunately, you gotta fix it afterwards. Only a maiden in water can open this door, so let's do it. Kaboom! Alright, let's go. Basically, that was intended to just kind of stop you from going through here without having Arya with you. Or Alia. Elia. I think her name changes every version of the game. It's those tricky R's and L's in Japanese. Alright, much better. I'd like to try to at least get to the end of the cave. Hopefully, not in multiple pieces. That way... Oh great, poison. Well, they are called venom toads. But yeah, I'd like to get there in one piece, that way on the next episode we can fight the boss and be done with this place and get our cool new jobs. The water jobs are quite useful, although half of them I can't really use at this point. Only because they don't give you the weapons and armor necessary right off the bat. So they just kind of dangle the carrot in front of you and say, hey, you're going to be able to use these eventually. just not now. The remake actually adds weapon abilities for those jobs so you can use them right off the bat. Like, for example, there's one that like only uses like specific dark swords, kind of like the Dark Knight from Final Fantasy IV, but they also gave them the ability to... Oh yeah, I have a blood sword. I should equip that. They also give them the ability to equip daggers in the remake. That way you can use them when you get them. Otherwise, you have to wait until you actually find some of those particular swords. Alright, I'm gonna magic it up here. Gets a little bit of healing done. Feels like I haven't left the first room, and that's because I haven't. Alright. I'm starting to think this place is a lot longer than I remember it to be. I think it's because of the amount of enemies. I also don't think there's many chests in here either. Or if there is any. I don't think there is any at all. So, how fun. But if all else fails, I mean, we can always head back and come back when we're stronger. And by we, I mean me. I will do that off screen if I have to. I do like the graphics on it, though. They're very cool for Nintendo. Not as cool as Lagrange Point. Honestly, Lagrange Point's graphics actually surprised the crap out of me when I played it. And going back to these other games, it's kinda... it's not stale, like it didn't ruin my vision of how Nintendo used to look, but it definitely was kind of a step above what I was used to. Some of the effects, at least. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna gain 2 more levels after I'm done here with this episode. I'm gonna get as far as I can, just to, I'm not gonna quit now and be like, ugh, level up. But I'm gonna gain a couple levels and hopefully be a bit stronger. Be able to, not because these enemies are giving me too much trouble, because they're kind of slow to fall, and it's kind of bothering me. Am I even close to a level at this point? Oh yeah, I am. So down here, and it doesn't help that there's so many of them. And again, you may be asking yourself, why doesn't he just run? Because running allows the enemies to... running essentially lowers your defense to 0. And the enemies just get sucker punches on you. And if you can't run, you're pretty much dead. And if you can run, you're still pretty much dead. So it's kind of a BS mechanic. Definitely not my favorite of, mechanics. But it does teach you not to run. Which, I mean, the thing about RPGs is when I started out playing RPGs, I would run away from a lot of fights just to get through it. And now, as I play them, like all the old ones, I don't run as much. I kind of just fight through as much as I can. And I find that the reason why I had to stop and grind so many times was because I did stuff like that. Because I ran away, like, all the time. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this episode. We're actually almost to the end, I believe. The room got darker, and I do believe that it's just kind of a short walk down here. Maybe we can actually see the doorway soon. No, we're gonna get ambushed by ropers. Okay. Actually, I think there's another room after this. Alright, so I'm gonna end here, and on the next episode we'll finish this journey, and we'll face the whatever's probably screwing with the crystal, because there was something screwing with the crystal. I'm actually gonna duck back and gain a few levels, and then come back here just to be on the safe side, and you know, just to be a jerk and be able to successfully pound through everything. But either way, I hope you join me for the next one. I should be stronger and faster, so hope you join me for that. My name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, and have a good one.